Everybody, it's Victoria, and today I'd like to talk about metabolism and why people gain weight as they get older. So in my last video I mentioned that after age 35, about 1.5 pounds of muscle is lost every single year after that. So that's a lot of muscle lost, and you want to keep that up. You want to keep those muscles intact. I gotta say, I just got beat by a 10-year-old boy in an arm wrestle. I'm not kidding. It was 3 times. No, it was 2 times. The third time I took both hands and I shoved his hand the other way. But anyway, all right. So here's the deal. And this kid is like lifting 45 pounds on bench pressing every night, and now he's doing curls for 20 pounds. I don't know. Anyway, my friend has her son doing that. So then I want to talk about now how people gain weight when they get older, and do their metabolisms, slow down, and are they getting fatter for a reason? So let's talk about that. Most people, when they get older, you can see their gut. They have more body fat on their waist and their stomach and everything in their abdomen. So why does this happen? Okay, so not only does the muscle get lost, but people are getting lazier. Over time, when people don't change and clean up their diets, they tend to get sluggish and they don't feel like exercising, or lifestyle changes. They have a job that's very taxing, and then they have to take care of, business and home and family. So that stuff gets in the way. So now you're thinking about, why would somebody gain weight and slow down when they got older? Does that really have to happen? I see people, it's not a lot, but there are a very motivated few that do work out, and they are very, very fit. They're way fitter than I am, and they are running ultra marathons and winning them. They're older than I am. So what does that mean? Does that mean that you have to slow down when you get older? I don't think so. I think that when you hit a certain age, people start to expect, because they've seen their parents and grandparents fitness now is like, it's kind of still in its new stages. So our grandparents weren't really fit like Jack LaLanne. There was like those few weirdos that they thought they were just crazy to work out. They were health nuts. They were crazy. Those are the fanatics that were working out, the Jack LaLannes of their time. So their generation saw an older generation, A, not make it that long, and B, not working out the way we work out today. So let's talk about that. What is the best workout for you? You should find what works for you best. Like I said in my last video, you should also try variety, because that would make you all around fit. Doing the same thing over and over again without any challenges. If you're not in training, and I want to reiterate, if you're not in training, and highlight that for you, because if you're in training, you definitely do need to do specific things for that training. You need to be consistent. You need to get stronger in that field of sport. But if you're not in training, variety is the best way to be overall fit. I know my weakest link is to work on my upper body. I definitely need to do that. I just got beat by a 10-year-old. That's a big wake-up call. And I knew I was going to. I said, he's not even a big kid. He's like this high. And I'm like, you know what it is? I'm seriously not working on my upper body. So that has to be something that I have to work on. Is there any such thing as spot reduction? No, but you can definitely tone that area. That muscle could be shaped and it could look more shapely, but you're not going to lose weight in that area. You're going to lose body fat all around, and you're going to have this overall feeling of thinner layers, and you could still be heavy, you can still have fat, but it's going to be more shapely because you're going to be more toned if you work muscles, certain muscles in your body. If you notice a construction worker is constantly using his arms and whatever, and their arms get really big, it's because they're constantly using their arms. Do they take a rest day? They probably do take a rest day on a weekend, but they're doing it every day. It's not like they're doing every other day arms in the gym. Every single day they're working out the same body parts. So, when you see a surfer, their abs are really ripped because they're always surfing. They're always using those muscles, and they have those body types. There's a running body type that you can look at. There's a weightlifting body type that you could look at. You see the difference. Now, as far as metabolism goes, what is causing your metabolism to slow down? Like I said, the muscle, the loss of muscle. So if you keep that muscle up, that's going to keep the fat burning going. I'm no expert, but these are the things that I've noticed over the years, and Even if I'm not doing it, does not mean that I don't know about it. So, you know, it's people like, oh, well, show me the results. And I used to say the same thing, but knowing it and doing it are two different things. You can still know a lot, but you're just not doing it. And I do know a lot because I've lived around people that have, and I've also experienced it myself. So like I said, you slow down when you get older because you get a little bit more lethargic. Your diet isn't really clean. Over the years it accumulates, and all this bad stuff kind of, you know, makes you slow down and everything. What's better, all fat diets and protein, or all fruit and sugar and carbohydrates? You know what? The jury's still out on that. You could have either one. It's whatever works for you best. I mean, I personally think that the body is made for, the human body, the anatomy is made for carbohydrates, glucose. You're not getting enough glucose, you're going to run into problems. For weight loss, both work. But for health, go on the side of carbohydrates. That is always going to be the winner, every single time. You want to add some proteins and some fats into your diet, do so at the end of the day. Sugar and carbohydrates should be in the beginning bulk of your day because it's when you're most productive. When you're going to sleep at night, the fats will slow you down, will be harder to digest, and you will have a much more restful sleep as opposed to having the sugar at night and protein in the morning. Protein in the morning also is going to not give you energy. I don't know where people are getting this concept that protein gives you energy. Calories give you energy, so it's not the protein. I mean, people are just saying that, but I don't know where they're getting that information. It's stored glucose, glycogen, in the form of glycogen gives you energy, and that's stored. I just read an article about white rice being better for you than brown rice. I've been saying that for years. You look at billions of people in Asia that they're just doing it, and they're doing it for years, and there's some white rice that do grow out of the ground white. So not to be afraid of white rice. It's easier in the digestive tract. Gastroenterologists are saying so, and people are getting allergies from brown rice. So look, whatever's right for you. I don't know what's right for you. I digest both beautifully, but I tend to go on the side of white rice because I think it's just easier to digest. I have it with lentils now. I used to just have white rice, now I have it with lentils. I even put some coconut yogurt on it, so a little bit of fat goes a long way. I get much fuller, much more satisfied. And I just want to mention it's a different kind of fat. It's not oil and fried fat. It is fat, but it's more easily digested in the system, and I think that it actually helps some nutrients go down and get absorbed easier. I also want to point out that a carbohydrate is a carbohydrate without a fat. People are saying potato chips, oh my God, I just binged on potato chips, I had all those carbs. Potato chips are not a carb. You've already defaulted, it's already gone to the window of fat, okay? You have a potato chip or a french fry, that is fat. We've all done it, we all eat it, and even if you're vegan, you know, but it's junk food and it's considered a major fat. And not a good one either. It will not get absorbed well in your body, and it will be toxic. So you'll notice a difference. Start to feel the difference. Feel what you're feeling after you eat, and you will notice everything goes down the way it should. All right. Hope that helped you. This is for some people that are new to this kind of lifestyle. Plant-based works, but really make sure that you're kind of doing things in an order that the natural hygiene could tolerate, your body can tolerate it, and you could read up on it. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.